Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I'm watching Chasing Darkness by HLC. I have no idea what this one could be about, so let's dive right in.
Alright, many of you asked for it, so I'll start trying to do my best Zelensky accent.
Oh,
See how this goes.
God no.
America, you
Sounds too much like Russia.
We believe in you.
Although
I mean,
Ukrainian,
I know,
Russian,
carry on.
it's pretty much, it's almost the
We
same
also
language.
have to get a new map. So, America, if you gave us 10% or sold us 10% of all Patriot system missiles, we could stop Russian ballistic missiles all day.
It's like a weird mashup of Poland and
Yeah.
Russia. I don't know if I like it.
I don't.
Geography. Look, while I love selling my toys to everybody out there, given certain things that are happening in the world,
I don't think they have
10%
enough.
Is,
A lot.
it's a lower number than it was previously. What's that, America? Are you saying you're running low on interceptors?
No, he's
little
saying
old
it's
me?
less than before.
I mean, we have less bombs and rockets and stuff than we had before because we used all of them. Let me try and put this in a language you might understand. Go to please. It's like goat, but with an A at the end instead of maybe a hard R.
I heard some stuff that apparently, according to Israeli intelligence, Iran is starting up its production of missiles and everything else faster than expected. So that's not good. But hey, it means there might be another round of strikes soon, because I also saw that I think a US CENTCOM something command, I don't know, wanted to consider strikes with Israel again. I don't know. We'll see how it turns out.
Like other slurs. But anyways, go to please. You're running out of fucking people to negotiate with because they just keep on playing what the fuck is his name?
We still haven't seen the Ayatollah. He still hasn't
Ayatollah?
appeared in public.
His name is, I don't know, something 9/11-y.
Yeah, whack an Ayatollah.
Are you on a mission to just offend everybody today?
That's
I'm
every
still
day.
breathing, aren't I? Anyways, let's move
Yeah.
to the other continent. Russia's mom has got
Got
it
it
going
going
on.
on.
She's all I want, but I don't wait for so long because she puts out. Anyways, Russia, can't you see? You're just too gay for me. I know it might be wrong, but I've been plowing Russia's mom.
Words can
That was awesome.
How much I hate that fucking plane. When the West falls, I will personally remove all your rivets by myself.
Trying to strip off all my outer coating, huh? At least your mom buys me dinner first, homo.
Damn.
Oh, it's coming. Everybody get outside. Hold on to something. Oh, it's the big one. Whoa,
An earthquake?
Colombia. Hey, are you guys okay down there? Oh, shit. We're going to have to help out. Man, what's going on? First Venezuela and now Colombia. It's obviously from the fascist in charge, drilling for oil and the
That's not how that
planet
works, you
global
dumbass.
Let me ask you a question, California. What if scientists discovered that those tectonic plates are gay and they're just making love?
Well, science doesn't work that way, but if it could prove that, we should never get in the way of love.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Wait, does that mean South
I can't with California.
What a gay continent. It is almost like when you side with the West, Allah wants to punish you, or it is
Well, here's some news for you, Iran. Allah isn't real. You can't prove he's real. Just like how you can't prove any other religion is real.
a natural disaster that is probably orchestrated by the CIA or whoever you have. In order
Yeah,
to
they
make
have
these
the
countries
power
have
to influence the
rely on
tectonic
America.
plates. I'm sure they do.
All your bombs, planes, everything, and you sand monkeys are hidden underground. If I could make earthquakes, trust me, you'd fucking know.
Yeah, that's also true.
Well, we kind of did in Japan in 1945, but that's not really important. I was going to ask you.
Oh, no. Those were nukes. Can't really compare that to earthquakes. Compared to earthquakes, nuclear weapons, they're nothing. They're like a drop of water in the ocean, with the earthquake being the ocean and the nuke being the drop of water.
What's up with the morale problems on the USS Abraham Lincoln? Yes, 8 months at sea.
What?
Stop laughing, vets. We'll get to that in a minute.
Well, you see, America, we I like to think of this glass half full. You see, if those transformers, ladyboys, dude chicks, bro, lady, whatever they're called, were still in our military, we'd probably have more people trying to jump off of that boat.
Statistically accurate, but
Well, just after
wildly
8
fucked up
months?
to say out loud. Also, he didn't say it. That's just a.
Isn't the standard for a US overseas deployment like 2 years? 8 months? That's not even half. And they're already complaining? I mean, what the hell do they even do all day? It's not like they're ever at risk of actually being attacked by Iran, because there's no way they'll ever get even close to an aircraft carrier.
The joke. This is a leadership problem at all levels. First line leadership up to the command team. This is a leadership issue. Listen,
I didn't even
enlisted
hear
under
about
President
this,
Bush,
so...
And I went to Afghanistan under President Obama. He took office while I was in basic training, when he pushed a whole bunch of extra troops there that had nowhere to live. We had nowhere to go because he wanted to finish the fight. I was in country when they killed Osama bin Laden.
Oh,
Should have
wow.
ended right there. But no, we stuck around for another 10 fucking years because politicians don't know how to fight wars.
Yeah, that's
Did
true.
I blame President Obama? No.
And
I
now
didn't.
the
I
Taliban
lived
is
in an
back.
Afghan dude's house for 7 months, living off of MREs and whatever food we could scrounge up. I had no running water, no electricity. My bathroom was a hole in the ground. Don't fucking believe me? Go to YouTube right now and type in Afghan cribs. There's a video of me showing you around where I lived for 7 months.
Seriously?
Where did I live before that? In an Afghan school, because the Taliban had scared away all the students for threatening them because they were getting educated, especially little girls.
Yeah.
I didn't blame politicians. This is a leadership issue at all levels. The best example of leadership I was ever given was from the late Staff Sergeant Casey Grakowiak, who was a squad leader in my platoon in Afghanistan. He lost his life tragically Monday, August 30th, 2010. And he told me that
Rest in
leadership in
peace.
and of itself is like walking this invisible gray line. And this line isn't straight. It's all over the place. You got to constantly adjust. On the one side of things, your expertise isn't respected. Your position isn't respected. You're too friendly with your troops. They don't trust you when you make a decision that is on their behalf.
Yeah, can't be too friendly.
But at the same time, might be something they don't want to do. But on the other side, you're far too stern and unapproachable. And your soldiers, your troops will not come to you unless quite literally the sky is falling like Chicken Little. You have to constantly adjust and figure out what is important to enforce, what is unimportant to enforce, in order.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really be completely friendly with your troops, but you also can't be a tyrant. You gotta find a middle ground.
To get the job done and keep soldiers, sailors, whoever's head in the game. This is not a political issue. And any of you out there politicizing this and trying to blame President Trump, I wonder where the fuck you were when Obama was doing it to me. It's not a presidential issue. It's a leadership issue.
I mean, I'm sure
Now,
there were
get
people
off
who
my
were blaming
soapbox.
Obama.
Look, I got it on Air Force property, so life is pretty good for me, green beans, coffee, and all that shit, but I find it really hard-pressed that a bunch of troops on board a giant floating city that has gyms, it has MWRs, they can play
Yeah.
video games, there's electricity, there's running water, there's
Wait,
internet.
what? They can play video games? Okay, so they can access the internet and do pretty much whatever they want. Okay, that's even... I didn't realize it was that good.
Do all this shit are just colossal bitches.
Yeah, I
Again,
agree.
Leadership issue. Not a presidential issue.
You know, America, you and I are not that different. I have soldiers in my military that might feel suicidal, have ideations. They just send them to the front.
Yeah.
Usually 1 or 2 Ukrainian drones or one frontal assault.
Fixes
they're
the
not
issue.
suicidal anymore. They're not here anymore, but their family gets a nice bag of potatoes.
We are nothing.
That's fucking true. The average survival time for a Russian soldier on the front, I believe, is like 20 to 30 minutes. On top of that, I don't know if you've heard about this, but in Russia, a political party that was going to take part in the elections, they were banned because they were anti-war. And they were getting a good amount of votes. Like HLC said, the bombings will continue until freedom improves. Except this time, we're not talking about the Middle East, we're talking about Russia. The bombings on oil facilities, warehouses, all of that will continue until freedom improves. Which will probably not happen within the next couple of years, but hey, we'll see. Maybe if the Ukrainians just keep destroying all the oil production and the electricity shit, the Russians will freeze this winter. It's also funny how at the beginning of this war, the Russians were making propaganda about how here in Europe we would freeze without cheap Russian gas. Meanwhile, we were perfectly fine. And now, it's the opposite. The Russians might freeze because they don't have gas. It's fucking amazing.
alike. Also, I might break
It's
with
just
some
funny.
other people here on this, but I'm not gonna salivate over Russian kindness in releasing that one former Marine. But Russia, I guess, thank you for releasing that guy.
You guess, thank you. He was supposed to be in prison for 10 years. He is out in 4 years because it was important for him to get back to his family. And he was tried and convicted of kicking police officer in Moscow.
You want
That's
me to
it?
thank you for the emaciated, beaten, Holocaust victim-looking prisoner that you gave back to a family?
I'm
Are you
pretty
out of
sure
your
he was
goddamn mind?
tortured or
And then
something.
In the same breath, you have individuals in Warsaw, Poland, who were trying to
Yeah,
execute
that also happened.
a Polish American.
This wouldn't be the first time that Moscow has tried to do something on NATO property against a member of NATO. Now, it may be hard to swallow here, America, but why did we stop the Russian? Why not let him do it? Give us good reason to make Moscow Polish again.
Knowingly ignore something terrible that was going to happen in
Yeah.
order to justify me and my allies going to invade a country?
Holy shit! Today
Wait,
I
the
learned
US
that
did
George
that all the
Bush was
time.
Polish.
You watch your tone.
Holy shit! Today I learned that George Bush was Polish.
You watch your tone. That man allowed us to stretch out our war legs. We got reasons to invade the Middle East and all
Yeah.
sorts of stuff. Plus, he loved America.
Oh, no, I'm not talking shit. Honestly, I thought the guy was great. According to Kanye, he didn't care about black people, which is honestly right in line with me. Off! What? I mean, like, I don't care in the way of, like, cool, you're black. Don't give a shit. That doesn't make you any better or worse than anybody else. It's all the content of your character and the decisions that you make. Sure, your life may have been a little bit harder than others, but you can still make good decisions and do well in this country. The fuck you think I meant?
Unbelievable save, I think. I wonder if people in your country are having a problem with the flock cameras because now they're policing other people instead of just people of color. I don't like the flock cameras in general.
I don't know what flock
However,
cameras are.
I do understand the necessity for it. We just need, and I can't believe I'm saying this, some kind of oversight so that Joe Schmo can't just access it for whatever reason. We've already had instances where police officers are trying to track down ex-girlfriends, and there was this whole situation about, I read it, it's really a mess, because the left is saying they were tracking down this woman because she was going over state lines and getting an abortion, but the police call didn't come in until 2 weeks after she had gotten the abortion, and they said they were looking for a missing persons, and now the sheriff has been arrested on sexual harassment charges, and the person who called
What?
the police on her now has domestic violence charges against him. It's a whole mess. I have no idea what the hell's going on, but basically what I'm saying is I think that if you want to put them out there, that's fine, but if any law enforcement wants to look at them, they need a warrant signed by a judge. Oh, that's actually rather nuanced and
I don't know about any of
very
this, so I
checks
have
and
no input
balances
here.
there. I'm proud of you, America. Also, I thought we should announce to the world that BAE Systems here has successfully tested, fielded, and will now be producing hypervelocity shells. Now, these hypervelocity shells can change movement and they can guide themselves in the air. They're kinetic only, they are non-explosive, and they are a cheap and efficient way to down drones, cruise missiles, and fast movers. We've put them in 155s like the 777 that you, myself, and many of our NATO allies use, as well as the 5-inch deck gun on the nose of the Arleigh Burke-class destroyers. Shut the fuck up! Don't teach him another hyper word! He doesn't even know what the last one meant!
Ha, that's true.
Hyper what? I have hypersonic.
You don't!
That's pretty
You
much
don't
of
have
the same thing.
hypersonics.
And what does hypersonic mean?
It means greater than Mach 5.
In what phase of flight?
Any phase.
Oh my god, it's retarded.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think that Putin is in charge just because he's the only Russian who didn't eat his crayons in fucking kindergarten.
You see?
Are we sure about that?
Hypersonic by
Take a look
Western
at the
standards
decisions
means
he's
that you are
making.
doing greater than Mach 5 speeds in your
I think he
terminal
did
phase
eat
where the air
crayons.
is thickest and you are going to be doing any kind of maneuverability. Russia and China, on the other hand, think that excess in Mach 5, even when you're up at apogee outside the atmosphere or usually up near the Kármán line, then that counts. By their standards, I have had hypersonic ballistic missiles since the V2 missile program, which last I read was like 1,600 meters a second, so greater than Mach 5 is about 1,000 meters a second, as well as the Scuds that were launched by Saddam Hussein, which are maximum speed of 1,700 meters a second, but slow down drastically as they re-enter the atmosphere. Oh man, I'm gonna try and chase it. I'm gonna chase it, boys. Here we go.
Chase what?
What is he chasing? Oh, solar eclipse.
Oh.
He would have to match the turn of the Earth, the speed of the moon. That's thousands of miles an hour. Oh, damn, I lost it. I kept it for about 3 minutes, though. It ain't bad. Men never grow up.
Sure.
Our toys just get more expensive. And if you enlist, significantly more expensive.
Also, you're surrounded by functional idiots. I'm telling you, any unit you go to, 10% of that unit is keeping that sumbitch afloat. Everybody else doesn't know how to walk and breathe at the same time.
Also in the category
That's
of we
not
just be
good.
building shit, Grummy Bear. What do you got, bud? Not really a fan of the name, but we're developing something that we call the Raid Hunter. It's a 50 millimeter radar guided autocannon that has explosive shells and is going to be used for a cost-effective version, easily deployable, easily scalable. You can add it to systems. You can, I mean, it's pretty cheap
Anti-drone
overall.
warfare?
It's going to be used for drone attacks and counter cruise missile. It's 50 millimeters. We're going to be sending it.
Didn't we do this with a tracked vehicle and 240 millimeters back in Vietnam? The M42 Duster. Am I stoned?
Yes. No. Wait. What was the question? Yes.
He's
but
stoned.
A couple things. One, the M42 Duster was not radar guided, and the human eye and human hands cannot react fast enough for like cruise missiles and drones most of the time. Drones, yes. Cruise missiles, probably not. Now, when it comes to...
I've seen videos of Ukrainians shooting down drones from helicopters and just from the ground. So yeah, for drones, you definitely can do it, but it's not going to be 100% success rate. And it depends on the kinds of drones, because the ones that I saw them shoot down from helicopters were Shaheds, which aren't really that fast.
To that iconic piece of weaponry, the Swedish Bofors, they discontinued it in the early 2000s. And I don't think we've bought anything from the Swedes since.
That's just like the Swedes. We're going to mess up our entire economy faster than you can say Farfignugan. That's not even fucking close, but I counted. Anyways, kid, finish us off. Give us a great piece of advice.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't put a saddle on a duck. I hate that we're related.
True. You can't put a saddle on a duck, but you can lead a horse to water. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a Polish person, and when he had Poland saying, "Why didn't we just let it happen to have a reason?" I'm not gonna lie. I've thought about that myself in the past many times. Why don't we just let them actually succeed with something so that we have a reason to attack them? It must just be a Polish thing. Especially when it comes to Russia. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. If you want to see more reactions, check out this video right here. And with that, I hope I'll see you in the next video.